Hey, hello everyone. Hello. Um, sorry for being late. Sorry for being late. I'll explain a little bit here. So today we're gonna talk about cryptos. We're gonna talk about AMC. We're gonna talk about some other stocks that are moving today and stuff, and also more news about ETC and Ethereum and stuff. Let me know if you can hear me. Let me know if I'm good to go, and let's get a rolling. I had to take care of some stuff, guys. I had to take care of some stuff. So I'm gonna say this very early so that if somebody comes, I'll send them back to watch the beginning of the video. Um, so about AMC, right? The reason why AMC could possibly keep pumping till Friday, but that doesn't mean you shouldn't take profits along the way, right? Is that only shares that are bought between now and Friday with AMC, only shares that are bought between now and Friday will be part of the count because they're going to do a count to find out all the synthetic, gold shares that have been shorted. So only shares that are bought between now and Friday will be counted. Okay. And the big hedge funds that are responsible for some of these naked shorts. Okay, if you don't understand what naked shorts are, I'll address it a little later on in the show. What they're trying to do is they're trying to push the price up. They're trying to push the price up high enough that people will be satisfied. People will get to a point where they are satisfied with their, um, you know, with their AMC price so that they sell. They want them to sell. They want as many people to sell as possible. So there are rumors that they're trying to push the price up to $50, by this Friday. And they believe that that's a good point where most people will sell because most people got into AMC below $10. Most people, those who have been aping it for a long time. So, that is one of the big reasons why people think it's moving and it could move till then. So it's gonna be an interesting run. But personally, hey, I tell you this. Look, some of you are playing with people who have inherited lots of property and land and stuff, right? uh, some of us, we want to leave some of that for our children. So you see some money, you got to take some profits, man. You got to take some profits. And then you let the little that you can afford to let ride, help the cause, let it ride. But definitely take profits along the way. I'll be the only one telling you guys to take profits along the way. Everybody says hold till it becomes 1,000 to one AMC share becomes 100,000. Well, before it gets there, take some profits. Like one of the reasons I was late was I was trying to roll some options around. Some of my YOLO options called that I even got last week. Some were up close to 700%. Yeah, I sold a lot of them. I'm not gonna lie, I sold a lot of them. But then again, I still have some riding. So once you're aware of what's happening and the reason why it could push for Friday, I just wanted to let people be aware that the price could still keep pushing until Friday. So just wanted to address that real quick. So if anybody comes and asks about that, since I have in the title, we send them to the beginning of the video. Now, crypto. So how have you guys been doing? How have you guys been doing? Um, let's see. Somebody says, what price can AMC reach? Nobody really knows, man. It's like I mean, when the synthetic shares when they get caught, it, if they get caught, it's going to be a big deal. So they will do their best not to get caught. So those same hedge funds that are shorted are trying to push the price up. They are buying things at market price, to push the price up to entice you to sell. And again, if you do not have generational wealth and you want to leave generational wealth for your children, and let's say you invested in AMC back in March and you are up like, I don't know, 1,000% or more, 2,000%. I don't know. Like, take some of the profits along the way. It could get really high. It hasn't really started squeezing yet. I think when it starts squeezing, it's going to anywhere above 25. That's when the squeeze might begin to kick in. But it hasn't really started squeezing yet. It's really in uncharted territory, so it's hard to tell where the price can reach. but it could get really high. So I'm advising to take some profit, but at the same time, don't be left holding the bag. Okay, don't be left holding the bag. So, all right, let's see. Okay, what all do we have? How is crypto doing? I mean, just let's take a quick glance. A quick Bitcoin is still at 38,000. Ethereum 2,700. Binance Coin 365. Cardano $1.72. XRP is back just below $1. Bitcoin, Dogecoin is doing quite well. Dogecoin is pretty steady, man. Dogecoin has slowly become a stable coin, and you guys haven't even noticed. Yeah, Dogecoin is pretty steady. Okay, so Polkadot, all that. Let's go. Where's ETC? Okay, ETC dropped from number 17 to number 18 because Solana has been killing it of late. So that's ETC, but ETC still doing what? 76.88. That quite steady, if you ask me. Quite steady, if you ask me. And let's see if ETC is on the volume high today. Let's see. Volume, come on. Okay. So ETC is down to number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. ETC is number 6 on volume today. ETC was number 4 on volume yesterday. So that's still pretty good. Now, Matic, man, Polygon has been killing it. Polygon has been killing it. It just cooled off a bit and decided to keep going. Again, take note of the event in June. So we're still not in June yet. I don't even know which date. I should have found out before the live, but I didn't. So you guys go do your own research. So interesting. Okay, so now the question is, are we done with the bear market, or is this a setup to get people? Is this a bull trap to catch people? To trap people in? So that's the big question. Okay, let me take a quick look at some of these. Stromy says, I hate being late, but I'm so good at it. Dude, let me tell you something. The stock market just closed, okay? And I realized that I was going live about 20 minutes before the stock market closes, and I would have missed out on, making some moves. So I had to go take care of the but I was too late for me to come back in here to change the live. So sorry for being late. Sharon, what's up? Stromy, I did not forget. What's up, Miguel? Denzel, sounds good. Okay. KM, I'm good. David in the house. David says, no one sell it, it will get high. This is what I'm talking about. Okay. It's good advice. At the same time, look at yourself. Where are you from? Some of the people who are telling you don't sell it, it's going to go to 100,000. Don't sell it, it's going to go to. I look around. A lot of my friends, they inherited land, they inherited houses, they inherited a lot of stuff, right? And I see some money right now I could use to buy some land, and you want me to just hold it and wait, and then maybe it could dip, maybe it could go up. It's hard to tell. So that's why, depending on where you're from, depending on what your plan is, okay. Like personally, my plan is to slowly, accumulate some property that I can leave over to my kids, okay. So you think about that, okay, and don't leave everything to ride, because the same big dogs who are telling you that are selling along the way, and they are telling the masses to just keep holding. So that's why this channel will be a little different. I know all the other channel are telling everybody to ape it out, just ape it out, just hold it till it gets to 100,000. It could. The chances are just slim. So how about you leave some in there for sure if it does get to 100,000? If it gets to 100,000, if one share of AMC gets to 100,000, you don't need more than 30 shares to be comfortable. Okay, you don't need more than 30 shares to be comfortable. Okay, so again, play within your risk tolerance and stuff. Because if you how do I put it? If you don't have a lot to fall back on, and you are staring tens of thousands in the face, hundreds of thousands of dollars in the face, and you don't take any action, and somehow it crashes 80% in a day, which we've seen 60% in a day of these GME and AMC crashes. We've seen those crashes happen in a day. Hold on a second. Okay. All right. So yes, I'm done. I'm done with my case. I'm here to make sure some of the young people who are in this, because just like a bunch of young people were in GME all the way, saw it go all the way up to 350, took no action. You got it at like $30, $40. So you can always buy back when it dips. All right. What I'll do here is say, yo, Uncle D. Oh, is okay. I'm missing a lot of the comments here. Let me see. How do you know when to take profit? What is a good percentage? Okay, so for example, for something like AMC, I'm talking about AMC for a little bit here. For something like AMC, there's a lot of possibilities. Okay, so like for me, I've been taking profits along the way, and then it dips. I buy back right in, I ride it, but I never sell all. I never sell all. So because I know that whenever the short squeeze comes, it could be huge. It could be huge, but that will not. The knowledge of that will not let me keep everything in it. So if I go into a very volatile stock, you could easily expect profits of more than 100%, possibly depending on what time you go in. But some of the more stable stocks, you're out. Like it depends on the stock. Like so some stocks, 20% is a good out for you. It's a good run for you if you enter at a good point based on the indicators. So it all depends on the type of stock. Like there are some penny stocks that if I get in very early and I know the stage at which the company is, if it's a growth company at a very early stage, I get in. I don't expect anything less than 500%. Okay, so with something like that, I will slowly start taking profit. Maybe at 300%, I might start taking slowly, going upwards. But some, the companies are a little bit more mature, and with the companies that are more mature, you cannot get 500%. Okay, probably in your lifetime. So I'm just saying. So then you have to be more realistic. You have to use those for to hedge your funds a little bit, because they tend to be a little bit more stable. So David says crypto is market cap manipulation. Look, the charts all look the same. Well, it's not. It's not. It's not. It's not market manipulation per se. So a lot of people are trading on BTC, Ethereum pairs. So what that means is that they are not buying stuff with USDT. They are trading on a BTC pair. So when Bitcoin price goes down, automatically every coin in that pair goes down, because the value of that coin is in Bitcoin. So unless that coin is riding a wave up by itself, then it will be worth more Bitcoins. Okay. But as Bitcoin price goes down, everything's price will also go down. So the chart will kind of look similar. And because of that, that's why Bitcoin moves, Ethereum moves, then everything seems to be moving slowly along with it, ever so slightly. So there is definitely some manipulation, but there are some other reasons why the movements look similar. Similar. Polygon price, is it a good time to get in? Yo, I don't know what to tell you, but if you're getting in now, just know that you are chasing. Okay, just know that you are chasing, and it's okay to chase sometimes if you are aware of what you are doing and if you have a game plan. Just know that you are chasing and be more skittish. Don't be too comfortable, because like some of us, okay, especially when I called Polygon on this channel way back on my 13 altcoins, Polygon was 40 cents. So most of my position was before and around that price. Okay. So I'm not skittish. I'm not worried about, oh, Polygon just dropped to $1. No, I'm not worried about any of that. But again, recently it dropped all the way to almost 70 cents. Okay. Still, it didn't come close to my entry point. Okay. So it's a different approach. When you are entering right now, Polygon still has potential. Polygon has a lot of potential. It could go much higher, but it's getting high because there's an event in June, and I think if you're not careful, it might dip a little before the event. But right after the event, the volume is going to come back again because it's a solid project, very solid project, if you ask me. So if you decide to make it one of your long-term projects, then it doesn't matter what price you buy in. Really, just accumulate slowly along the way. Yeah. David says bear market for 3 more years. Yeah, David, it's not rocket science like that. The awareness of cryptocurrency today is very exponential compared to where it was just last year. Okay, 1 year. 1 year, the number of people who got involved with cryptocurrency between 2020 and 2021 is more than the number of people who got in cryptocurrency the previous 8 years combined. So that makes historical data, relying on historical data only, is not very smart to do right now when you are relying on historical data only, just because of how the crypto market is very volatile, and the fact that there are so many new entrants right now. In fact, the how do I put it? Even Goldman Sachs, okay, came out of nowhere. Who said Bitcoin is a fraud? I showed you the article yesterday. Came out of nowhere saying, "Oh, Bitcoin is now an asset that they allow their people. They've given the green light to their people to invest in now. So now they are investing people's funds, some of their retirement. They're using to hedge against the dollar inflation." Out of the blue, after years of bashing Bitcoin, and then a letter leaked also talking about the fact that they think Ethereum. Ethereum could actually eclipse Bitcoin, and the rate that they actually gave Ethereum a price of about almost 20,000 by the end of 2022, which was supposed to be this was supposed to be information for just their inner core people. And what happens is that the inner core people get the information a year or two later, then they release it to the sheeple, like the way they released the information to the sheeple yesterday that, hey, Bitcoin, it's okay to buy Bitcoin now, when they've been loading Bitcoin since Bitcoin was less than $1,000. So we cannot rely 100% on historical data for crypto. Things are changing and changing very fast. So they're definitely, the bear market is coming at some point, okay? But it's not rocket science that is going to come and stay for 3 more years like it's done in the past, because the level of involvement of crypto in business today is much higher than it has ever been in the history of crypto. Okay, decentralized finance, banking, supply chain management, like, it's being taken quite seriously now. So to have 3 years of dormancy, I doubt it's going to take that long again. I personally doubt it's going to take that long again. Yeah, so that's my opinion. Okay, what all do we have? Okay, what do we have? Okay, let me go here. Thoughts on Cardano? Cardano is solid. Cardano is solid. If it's one of the positions you want to make your permanent position, Don't worry about the price you are stacking up on. Everything has kind of like cooled off a little bit. Nothing is too high right now, because we're kind of like taking a little breather from the bearish scare. And I think this Saturday might be if we're able to still hold level through this weekend, then it's looking good. But this weekend is where I'm a little scared that things might dip a little bit. I'm a little scared that things might dip a little bit this weekend. Yeah. All right. Okay. Okay, yeah, so that's it for Cardano. John says it's a psychological game. If the vast majority can handle seeing multiple millions of dollars in their account and not sell, all based on faith that others will hold, then yes, it's possible. Yes, but John, what I'm telling you is that a lot of the time it doesn't happen. And again, so let me say, when I moved to Texas here, and I'm over here trying to I was asking about stuff, and I realized that a lot of my friends, oh, what, you own 33 acres down there? You also own 63 acres you own down there? Somebody invited me to go helicopter shooting hogs on their land. And I'm like, how big is the land? And they're like, 80 something acres. I'm like, how did you guys get all this land? It's like, oh, they inherited the land. I'm like, oh, okay. So my case, if I see money, I'm buying property. Okay, everybody has where they come from, and my children will also inherit. So the thing is, it could go to 100,000, but it's okay. I have a discipline where I'll be taking profit along the way till it gets there. When it gets there, to maybe if it gets to $1,000 or $100,000 per share, I might be left with maybe 20% of what I started with, and that's still fine. I'll still make something, but along the way, I would have secured, just in case of a flash crash, I would have secured something along the way. That's what I want young people. That's how I want young people to start thinking. Because the herd mentality, what happens is that with the herd mentality, somebody gets hurt at the end, and it's usually not the newer guys. The newer guys just believe that, oh, let's have faith in everybody hold it to the very end. But the truth is, even if you all hold to the very end, everybody holds to AMC is $1,000 per share. When you all decide to sell, right after every group of, let's say, 5,000 shares sell, the price decreases by a little bit. So if everybody decides to sell their AMC at the same time at $1,000, somebody's order is going to end up being filled at less than $100. Somebody's order is going to end up being filled probably at $20. Okay. So just have that at the back of your mind as well. And just know that there are, just don't be the one left holding back. That's what I'm saying. Just don't be the one left holding the bag. That's all I'm saying. All right. What all do we have? What all do we have here? Yes, so yesterday that was pretty interesting, guys. I was gonna make a video on this, but then some things came up, and tomorrow is the last day I'm gonna have internet. I have to disconnect everything. So we'll see. I might have to learn to make some videos on my phone. Oh man, ETCG. Okay, so the ETCG short interest is quite interesting, people. Interesting, people. Oh, they updated again. Holy cow. Oh, They finally released the information back to back. All the backdated information is out. Okay. Huh. Okay. This is interesting. Wow. This is very interesting, guys. Very, very interesting. Okay, so yesterday we saw April 30th that they had April 30th that the shorts actually backed off. Okay, when ETCG price went up to those of you who are new here. So one ETCG share is the same as 0.88 Ethereum Classic. Okay, the ETC. Okay, so if you short one ETCG, you have to buy 0.88 ETC on the open market. So to make things simple, we just say one ETCG is one ETC. It's not exactly one, but it's close enough to make things simple for us here. So as you can see, the price, however, of each share, it's not, it doesn't correlate, it doesn't correlate directly to the price of ETC. It's not like, oh, it's a 0.88 times whatever the price of ETC is. That's not exactly how the price is. But if you do short a share, you have to get 0.88 ETC to come and cover. So what happened was on April 30th, we need this data here to make sense of stuff. So let me pull up just the ETC timeline, and then let's see if we can make sense of some of this stuff. So April 30th, right? When I look this up, let me do 1 month. Let's try 1 month and see. Okay, April 30th, May 3rd. So here's the thing. On April 30th, ETC, Ethereum Classic, was $35. Okay, $35 on April 30th. Okay, and the shorts on April 30th actually backed off a bit because they shorted it heavily when ETCG was $11, and then when it got to $18, they're like, oh, let's short it some more. So between this and this, they shorted it a lot more at $18. But when it did a whole almost a double and got to $30, the short decided to start backing off. So the short position is actually reduced by a lot. It went from 5.9 million volume to 3.4 million in volume. But what happened after they backed off? They realized that it kept going up, and this time they were 100% sure that this thing is not gonna go up any further. So definitely a lot more shorts have come in between April 30th and May 14th. But I know ETC peaked around May 6th. So I don't know when most of these shorts came in, and the question is, have they covered? We don't know. So it could actually get quite interesting here. So let's look at the timeline one more time. So April 30th. So now I'm going to go to May. So the peak of ETC here was May 6th, right? So that was the peak. And the data we have now is all the way to May 5th. Is it May 14th or May 15th? Let me see. May 14th. Why not May 15th? Okay. Anyway, we'll take it. We'll take whatever they give us. So May 14th, this was another push from ETC, went from $84 and shot out to 109. So that's when the shorts came hungry again. This time they shorted ETCG more than they have ever shorted it, to the tune of the volume of the short was 6.19 million. That is the latest short information we have right now. So that means that ETCG price was $42, and this is how much they shorted it at $42. The question is, what is the price of ETCG today? It's $44, people. So unless they covered in the past week, which would be let me see, unless they covered, so if they shorted it right here, May 14th, unless they covered on this day, okay, this day, which is May 19th, Wednesday, May 19th, and also when ETC dropped all the way down to, oh, I can't get this thing to work right. ETC dropped all the way down to $45. That probably sent ETCG below $30. Either that day or this other day, which is Sunday, May 22nd. Guess what? They couldn't have covered on Sunday, May 22nd. Do you know why? Because ETCG can only trade on weekdays. So that's one advantage. It could be an advantage or a disadvantage when it comes to trading crypto derivatives, because crypto is trading 24/7. And this thing is based on Ethereum Classic. Ethereum Classic is always trading 24/7. News could come anytime, but ETCG can only be traded, okay, during the weekdays. So that's even it even gets more complicated. So they couldn't have covered last Sunday. So it's possible that a lot of people who have still not covered, that could possibly account for the fact that even in this bearish looking season, Ethereum Classic got that much volume yesterday. It was number 4 on Coin Market Capital. Okay, so that could be the reason. And why do they wait till last minute to release the information back to back? I don't know. I'm gonna have to make a video on this. Thank you, Louis, for drawing my attention to that. And that is very interesting. So let me see something here. So the current short volume is 147,000 shares. Previous short volume is 111,000 shares. Okay, so it went up by 32%, and the dollar volume is now 6.19. Interesting. So this is the last record day. Now, the most important information that we need now is what the volume is will be at the end of May, because that would since not much has happened between the 14th and now, the volume at the end of May will let us know if they have covered or not. If they have covered, and if they have not covered, then their time is coming. Time is coming. Anyway, let me see how AMC is performing aftermarket here. This it's still going. It's still going. Oh man, this is gonna be interesting. Okay. All right, back to the comments. Lovely Breeze, what's up? What's up? You got stuck in AMC. More gains for you. Let's go, Lovely. Let's go. Let's go. God bless Texas. God bless Texas. Joseph, Christian Warrior. Okay, amen, 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 guys. Let's go, let's go. Mario says AMC will not hit 100K. Remember what happened in January when Robin, TD America, exactly. The exact same thing will happen before AMC ever touch $100. Mario, I mean, that's why I keep trying to advise people to take some profit along the way. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Coca-Cola said miners are going to mine ETC, paying the light bills. Yes. 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 Okay. How to manage risk portfolio during dump. Okay, so for example, let me give an example. Let's say you are in AMC. When you're in AMC, remember what happened, what Mario just talked about earlier this year when GME was going to the moon, and all of a sudden it just took a nosedive and just came straight down. The people who did nothing, who were just holding the stock and just looking at it, um, they they lost a lot of money, or a lot of value, unrealized, but still it hurts, right? um, the thing you can do is make sure you stop loss, and your stop loss can be set it percentage wise. It's easy, other than looking at prices or stuff like that. If you use TD Ameritrade, it's quite easy. You can set that, hey, the stock price is here. If it drops 8% from where it is right now, sell everything that I have. Okay. And let's say you got into AMC at $8, and AMC is now $25, right? So you set your stop loss at about 8% drop. And usually for an upward trend like that, it could come down, but 8% down is quite a little harsh. So it's possible that if it does hit that 8%, that's a big dump. Okay. So right there, it will trigger your stop loss, and it will try to sell as many as it can, within that price range before it goes down. You can set it closer. Let's say AMC decides to go really high and does hit $50. If AMC hits $50, I'm setting my stop loss tighter. I'm just gonna set it at like 4%. So if it dips 4%, boom, sell. You can also set it directly with a price. Your stop loss, if it's AMC's at $50, everybody thinks it's going to go to $100, and you want to go to sleep, or you have to go to work. AMC's at $50. You set your stop loss for maybe $46 or $40. So if it does start crashing and it hits $40, guess what? Your stop loss will trigger, and it will start selling your stuff by market order. You might not be able to sell everything at $46. It might sell some at 46, 45, but mostly within that range, because it's AI, so it does it pretty fast. That way you can go to work, and if AMC dumps from $50 all the way down to $10, guess what? You sold all yours at $46. So I'm touching the wall as if you guys can see the wall. So that's how you manage, especially when you are up. Okay, because to depend on the fact that you watch it and you're able to see it dip in, sometimes you go to use a bathroom and then there's a crash, and then so that's how you protect yourself. Stop losses. And even in TD Ameritrade, right? If you are buying stocks, you can buy a stock with a stop loss right away, so that it's one movement. It's not like, okay, you buy first and then now you have to go buy and then put back a stop loss and all that. So learn to do those things. It would help. It would help you. You're gonna get Grayscale. We're gonna get them. I'm gonna make another video. They need to come back and buy all the ETC. They are probably the ones buying up the ETC. Yep, there are so many external factors. Okay, so that's why there has to be some. You have to do stuff to protect yourself as well. Don't be caught. Don't be the sheeple. Don't be caught having 100% of everything in there. You guys know DFV, right? When DFV was posting his positions, his options positions way back early in the year, when he was up by like 20 million, 40 million plus. When he was posting his positions, I was looking at it. He was harvesting about 2 million from it almost each time, and he was rolling some of the stuff over. He was buying some more options in some of the lower ones and rolling some more, and he was harvesting about 2 million almost each time that he was posting. And a lot of people were not seeing it because they're like, oh, he hasn't sold anything. No, he's selling, but he's doing it in a very smart way. He's an experienced person. So within a span of about 2 weeks that he was posting his gains, okay, he was taking off some of the options, rebuying some that had dropped, and at the end of the day, pocketing about 2 million each time. Because when he posted it, those little numbers were changing, and a lot of people are like, "Oh, DFV hasn't sold anything yet." And I did a calculation in 2 weeks. He took a lot of money. He took about 14 million. Okay, and all that from his initial 50,000 investment. So that is smart money. That is smart money management. Not let everything ride the whole way. No, don't do that. Okay. So yes, and again, you have factors like the GME, like the brokerages that can stifle your gains. Louis, you're welcome. You're welcome. All right. Man said, yes, you were only allowed to sell. Yep. They did that, and that was on the news. It was everywhere. But it's a good lesson for everyone, right? Oh, Fintel had the short borrow fee at 7%. I'll take a look at that. ETC is garbage. Yes, opinions are like, you know what? Everybody has one. So all opinions are welcome here. So badly listed went from 400. What do you think about that? If we hold, the price of AMC could be unbelievable. Okay, so David, I have a question for you. Do you believe everybody will hold? And also, do you believe that this time around the exchanges will not freeze up? Let's say we get somewhere and the exchanges freeze up, and they even freeze up to the point where they stop you from selling or buying. It's not like they haven't done it before. They have done it before. So there are other factors. So that's why all I'm saying is do not hold all your position to it. Okay, at the very least, your initial investment plus profit, okay, so profit that will show for something, okay, just in case everything comes crashing down, you have the opportunity at some point to take some profit and take out your initial investment and then let house money ride. That's all I'm saying, nothing more. I know it could happen, but 90% of the time, these things don't happen. How often does that happen? Okay, 90% of the time, something steps in. So it is a possibility. I haven't sold on my position. No, I'm waiting for AMC to hit 100K. I want it to happen. But by the time we get there, I will be left with probably 20% of my initial position because I would have taken lots of profit along the way. And every time I take profit, I'm happy with the profit I took. I will never look back and say, man, this 700% profit that I just took, man, I shouldn't have taken it. No. I'm happy with it because it's taking profit is in itself is a discipline that you have to get to a point that it becomes a part and parcel of you. Okay. Let's see. Devon says F stop losses. Yo, so that's why, hey, this is not listen, guys, this is not your regular AMC Ape to the Moon channel. Okay. I'm talking to you guys as if you guys are my brothers, that I want the best for you guys. And I want in the case of a crash, I want you guys to be smiling, or I want you to come back down and buy 3 times your shares of AMC before in the case of a sudden flash, just because of your stop losses and the profit that you're taking along the way. Now you have dry powder, which is firing power, which is money, okay, cash in your whatever exchange to be able to buy the dip. They keep saying buy the dip. Where do you get money from to buy the dip? Unless you have an endless source of money that you pull from. So again, stop losses are your friend. All right, all right, all right. Denzel, what's up, Denzel? We're dialing to trade, bro. Thank you, dude. I just look. I've been, I've been at it since 2014, and most of the learning was hard way. I lost a lot of money. I lost a ton. Like I got at the very beginning, I was just so addicted to penny stocks just because the returns were just I could lose 9 trades and one trade will make up for everything. But eventually I learned to diversify and be more careful and be more careful. So right now it's really hard for me to be in a trade and be up more than 300% and go home with nothing. It's just not gonna happen. Okay. You can also use crypto bot with an escape plan. I don't know much about that, but hey, if it works for you, that's good. David, what's up? What's up? Patient Mula. BCCTA not looking good. All right, I'm gonna take a look at BTCTA real quick. Timothy, yes, I am from Ghana and I have an accent. Yes, and I hope you understand me. So, yes, I am definitely from Ghana. So you read that right. King says AMC 100K incoming. I'm here for it, man. I'm here for it, but just make sure you take some profit along the way. That's all I'm saying. Um, that's all I'm saying. Louis says Fintel say okay, only 150,000 available to borrow. Are you talking about ETCG? Louis, let me know if you're talking about ETCG because ETCG is it's gonna happen, man. It's gonna happen. Again, just like everything else, take profits along the way. Uh, it says everyone won't hold and stuff will freeze up. Well, yep. That's probably what's gonna happen at some point. But hey, you don't know. You don't know. That's why you always leave something to ride. Leave something to ride, and then at the end of the day, you still come out good. What's up, Eric? Guys? If you are new here, please like and subscribe. It goes a long way to help the channel. SEC is going to a lawsuit. XRP is going to break all-time high in June. You know what? The XRP bet right now, I think it's a pretty good bet because worst case scenario, even if XRP loses the lawsuit, I think they'll do well as a regular company, and so it doesn't bring an end to them, but it's possible that they could pull through. So it's a pretty decent risk, if you ask me. If you ask me. So those of you who are new here, uh, the title, okay, about Friday AMC. So every share you get between now and Friday can will be counted toward the AMC share count that they are trying to do to find out all the synthetic shares that have been shorted, through naked shorting. So what's happening is that this is the rumor. The rumor is that the hedge funds are coming together with others to push the price up, and they believe that a $50 price would be a price that's good enough for most people to sell. And if most people sell at that price, then then they can actually purchase a lot and kind of cover up for the synthetic shares. So that's why it's possible that the price could keep pushing till Friday. So says, how long will you reach 100K? People saying 100K don't even study what's going on. AMC will drop again. Interesting. Good afternoon, Billy. What's up, Billy? How you doing? Oh, okay. Louis says ETC. Interesting, man. Interesting. Oh, you understand me? Oh, you are from Nigeria. Okay. That's good. That's good. Yeah. So yes, we gotta invest. We gotta invest, man. People are so scared about investing, but they happily buy lottery tickets every week. So the last time I did this calculation for someone, right, who buys lottery tickets but will not touch crypto with a stick. And I told them that, look, the $20 that you spend every Saturday buying these tickets, if you were buying Bitcoin, when I did the calculation, it was crazy because I went all the way back to when Bitcoin was less than $10. And I did a calculation for them. Their mind was blown. I said you would have won the lottery over and over and over again if you were just purchasing this much Bitcoin every week for the past 10 years. So all right, your thoughts on SafeMoon. So SafeMoon, again, SafeMoon has potential. They're not just sitting back. They have this wallet that they are working on, which has a way to go. But if they do pull through, it could give them a nice little utility on the side. And then they are trying to partner with some countries, some African countries, and some stock and some stuff. So they have potential, and but they could be a little bit expensive right now. They could be a little bit overvalued right now, just a little bit. But they could pull through. They have the funds, so if they use the funds wisely, they could pull through. So I mean, they have potential, but I see them maybe pulling through in the long term if they survive that long, right? And I like the fact that the whole team is out there and they're not like hiding behind the scenes or anything. So there's potential. Do you need a stable coin? Yeah, you should have it as part of your portfolio, man. Uh, most people, okay, most not most, a lot of the other bigger crypto people that I know, are very top heavy in Bitcoin and Ethereum and stuff. But for me, those two make up only 30% of my portfolio. And you know, well, for this year was an exception, but I don't think I fared badly this year. So because I feel like there's going to be the altcoin revolution, which already started for the very first time, the global market cap, right? Um, so here, Bitcoin used to be more than half of the global market cap. Now, Bitcoin's market cap is 716 billion. The global market cap is 1.68 billion. That's more than 280 billion that altcoins combined have now overtaken Bitcoin. Bitcoin used to be far ahead of everything else combined. So looking at that trend, but if it's going to be a long bear market, you might be much better off in Bitcoin. If the bear market is going to come and stay long, you might be much better off in Bitcoin. But if it's bullish, you are probably much better off in altcoins. David said AMC, GME, let's go, let's go, let's go. How is Cardstock doing? Cardstock is not doing well, but yesterday, the day before, double at 008, 009, I got more. So that's what I do, man. When I find a project that I believe in, at the time that I discovered it, it was pumping, right? It was pumping at the time that I discovered it. So, I mean, pretty much right after I called it, it started tanking. So that was pretty bad. So my bad. Anybody who bought at that high, my bad. But then nothing has changed about the discovery I made about that project. Okay, and it's still not a very popular project yet. Okay, and it's still above. Let me duplicate this. It still has capabilities of launching one of the most powerful NFT users sites or user projects, and the infrastructure is being developed since 2018. They have a full team that has been working on this thing. It's not one of these new projects that, hey, we're gonna do this, we're gonna do this. No, they are already doing it. So let's look at Cardstack right now. So they are already doing it. So what I did during the crash was I was just buying the dips. Okay, I didn't quite get it at 007 like our friend Marcus Marcus is not here today, but he did get it at 007. And I got more at 008, 009. So even the ones that I got recently, I actually got more than I got the very first time. So they are all doing quite well. So that's just what you do, man. If you find a project that you believe in, you just slowly start stacking up on it. And if there's a prolonged bear season, even better. That gives you more time to make more money and slowly invest in your projects. Okay. So yep, just like ETC, I believe in ETC. There are so many reasons that I believe ETC is going to go. Oh, by the way, Alex Chanov, the leader of the team that's working to implement ETC hash, has also agreed to interview with me next week. So right now it's very likely going to be next week, Thursday. You guys ask him whatever question you want. I'm going to bring a real ETC developer on here, and he's probably the most important person right now, since SHA-3 is, it's going to take ETC from here to here. And so we don't know. He hasn't divulged the exact date of the release yet, because I think he doesn't want to create a forced pump. And so I don't know either. But what I know is that it could be, who knows? It could be soon. It could be early next year. So we'll see. All right. What else do we have? Hey, our mod is in the house. Now you guys have to behave now. The mod is in the house. You guys have to behave. Hello, Mr. Dragon. I was supposed to call you before this, but my bad. I'm pretty unorganized right now. I'm sorry. I'll try so I can call you right after. Okay, Anthony, you asked so many questions, and some I don't know, and some I don't want to talk about right now because I'm not very equipped to talk about them. Yeah, okay, you are asking if I invest in gold and silver. Yes, I do invest in gold and silver, but I just do physical gold and silver, just the physical for now. So local stores, physical gold and silver. If you have some close to you, that's one of the best ways to not get gypped. So I do that. And Telcoin has potential. So when I was looking into Telcoin about 2 weeks ago, I just realized how far they have gone in is it Singapore or Malaysia? Oh man, I'm probably getting this wrong. Okay. So I mean, they've been doing a lot in one of these countries. Okay, they might not be popular in the US and stuff, but I just didn't realize how far they have gone there, and how much they are deeply rooted in the telecommunication system over there. So Telcoin does have some potential, and the legislation that was passed about in Nebraska, I do not know about that legislation. So what happens is that when was it? Yesterday, I was telling people I'm now going to just stream maybe 2 hours in the morning, and then I'll stream 2 hours at night, because sometimes I stream and then there's a lot of news that's coming during the day and I don't catch up on it till the next day, and I'm in the middle of a move too. So I don't know anything about that either. So I will enlighten myself later. But if you have more you want to share, Anthony, feel free to share. Okay, I learned from the comments as well. Pedro, cheers for buying the cheers, man. Cheers, man. John says SafeMoon is also working on their exchange. Yes. I forgot to mention that. There's been talk about that too. Guys, any info you have, my email is in the about section. Okay, send me send me the email, if possible, with some screenshots, and it will go a long way to help. So any info you have, send me. And then Louis, if you can send me your info from Fintel, to that would be great. No, I like Matic, but no. I like Matic, but no. Let me see if I can tell you why. Just in see if I can find a sentence to tell you why. Okay, listen. Polygon, okay, Matic is the first well-structured, easy-to-use platform for Ethereum scaling and infrastructure development. Its core component is Polygon SDK, a modular, flexible framework that supports building multiple types of applications. So this thing, okay, is used to scale Ethereum. So if there's no Ethereum, there'll be no Polygon. Okay, so it's almost like saying, I don't know. It's sitting on Ethereum, so it will be hard for it to get bigger than Ethereum. So that's, but it will definitely do well as Ethereum is doing well. It will do well as Ethereum is doing well, and there are other projects out there that scale Ethereum, but Polygon is looking like it's going to be one of the best out of all the other projects out there that are currently scaling Ethereum. So there's that. Okay, vacate 25 call option expires Friday. Man, you got the best date for call option on AMC. You got the best date in the house. You had the best seat in the house, my friend. Best seat in the house. Let me tell you something. So I mean, all the information that's coming out right now points to the fact that AMC could possibly keep pushing till Friday. Okay, but remember, the closer you get to Friday, theta, okay? If you are buying options, you should know your Greeks. Theta is going to eat up the value of your call option. So the closer you get to Friday, theta is going to be eating up the value of your call option. So the closer you get, you have to count on the fact that the price keeps going up for you to be able to get more value for your option today. Now, it's a little dicey, but usually tomorrow, I would say find a good time tomorrow to sell it. Okay, you could probably make a killing on Friday, but tomorrow for sure, you are probably going to secure the bag tomorrow. I don't know how much you are up by, but let me tell you, I had some options that were up 700%. 700%. Okay. And they were, I call them YOLO options. I don't advise people to do that, but I did it with profit. Profit also from AMC options about 3 weeks ago, because I was live and I even told people that I just sold some options off for like 200%. So I had those profits sitting there and I decided to take some for some YOLO play. And I was up 700%. And before this live, I pretty much sold a bunch of it. And what I keep telling people is that one of my friends, he was up a lot, about 1600%. And he's asking me if he should exercise because his options were from way back when AMC was around $7, and he got in the money options. So he got options that call options for about, I don't know, $3 or something like that. So he was asking me if he should exercise. And I'm like, never exercise. Never exercise. Because with options, right? When you exercise an option, you forfeit the extrinsic value of the option. So it's one day I'm going to actually give specific examples and maybe find like a chalkboard or something, explain to you guys. So there's no point to exercise. If you really want to buy the share, sell the option and then buy back the shares same day, same hour, you will have the extrinsic value left as profit. That's something you wouldn't have if you exercise. So that's another topic we need to talk about someday. So yes, I don't know. I feel like it's looking good to keep pumping tomorrow. So find a good time tomorrow and sell it. But if you really, really want to risk it, it does expire Friday anyway. So be very careful. Yeah. All right, where we at? SMTY, is it a stock or crypto? If you put it, add if it's a stock or crypto, and I'll check it. Okay. Carlos, welcome, guys. If you are new here, please give it a like and subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being here. Physical metal, yes. You gotta be able to bite it, man. If you're not able to bite it, and they give you a document saying you own this amount of gold. I don't know. Hey. You know what? He said he was studying yesterday, and he's usually not available on Wednesday. So today I actually didn't send him an invite. But let me ask him if he's available today, real quick. Okay. So Dragon says there's no rush. Sure. Okay, cool. Okay, Louis, cool. He keeps going to the campsite. We need to check up on him and see what he's trying to unearth there. Mr. Me says, get ready for AMC squeeze. We're just getting started. Yeah, man. It could happen. It could happen. But again, remember to take some profits along the way. It could happen. Remember to take some profits along the way. Right now, I don't know what to tell you. Okay, so here's what I'll tell you. If you decide to buy AMC right now, these are some facts that you should know. One, understand that you are chasing. Okay, understand that you are chasing, and just understand that fact. And also, don't play with money that you cannot afford to lose. So play with money that you will be willing to take to the casino or buy a lottery ticket with. Play with that kind of money. Okay, that's all I'm going to tell you. Don't put your rent on there. Don't put your bills on there. Because it's pushed quite a bit, and there could be a little bit of a pullback, which could trigger a bunch of stop losses and be a deep pullback before it springs up again. So if do not take a loan to put in AMC right now. That's the only advice I can give you right now. He says, buy today, do not sell, hold your shares so they can count towards the vote. Yeah, so any share you buy from now till Friday, those shares are the ones that can count towards the votes. And the hedge funds are trying to get a lot of shares. So they are causing the price to go up, and they believe that around the $50 mark is when a lot of people will get rid of their AMC, which is interesting. And I don't know if any of you have noticed this crap. I'm not gonna call it crappy, but it's a very interesting play because it's being played by the masses, and I play too. SNDL pump today. Why did SNDL pump today? I was looking at all the MJ news and stuff. It was hard to find anything. And then there's always this correlation. The last time SNDL pumped to let's do 6 months. the last time it pumped here, it was close to when AMC and GME were also pumping. So for some reason, SNDL was like 74 this morning, and then we started pumping. And look, it's even pumping after hours as well, even harder. So it's interesting. It's interesting. I feel like the same Reddit crew, they do buy some of these stocks together. GME definitely in there. Actually, you know what? Let me look at Naked and see. Ooh, this could have been a very bad search. That could have ended the stream. Naked brand stock. Okay, this didn't go up much. Okay, okay. All right, just checking, just checking. All right, what else do we have in the comments? What do you guys have? Alex says it's still at a discount. Hey, some people believe it's still at a discount. Hey, so many opinions out there. Let's go. Let's go. I welcome all opinions here, guys. David, what's up? What's up? Just curious about Matthew, since Mark Cuban is being bullish on it. Oh, I mean, I'm bullish on it, okay, but I mean, it's far down here. Well, not that far down. It's number 12 now, 13 billion. I see 40 billion after the next bull cycle. For Matic, and that's probably going to get this past $5. But that's just for the short term. But then for it to go and be bigger than Ethereum, that's quite a stretch. So yeah, it's still gonna go. It's still gonna go. GME target. So I don't have a target for GME. GME is one of the ones that I just cannot wrap my head around. No technical analysis works really for it for the most part. I don't have a price target for it, man. You are on your own there, my friend. Sean, what's up? What's up? What's up? You've learned your lessons. You take your profits on the way now. There you go. There you go. There you go. D-Mac in the house. What's up, D-Mac? How you doing? How you doing? Good to have you. Good to have you. Okay, crypto. Okay. All right. Let me take a quick peek. Okay, quick peek. SMTY. Smoothie. Okay, first all time. Let's see. This is the first thing I do. Okay, so this is it's a new coin. It came out this April. Okay, it came out last month. Okay, came out of the gate, and it's been on a downward trend since it came down. So the price action is not looking the best, but it looks like it's trying to recover with the rest of the market after that big dip. But the price action is not looking the best. Volume is up by a little bit. The question is, what is the utility of this coin? Okay. Smoothie is a governance token of Smoothie Finance, which is used for decentralized governance of future projects and asset liquidity incentives. Smoothie is a novel single pool liquidity pool specialized in the same backed assets with low cost, zero slippage. Interesting. Swapping and maximum earning interest. Okay, so far, okay, this is a lot of is it verbiage, or guys, English is not my first language. I'm trying to is it verbiage or verbiage? Okay, it's a lot of words, okay, to mean that there's no full utility or asset ready and working right now. Okay, so again, there's a lot of potential here, but the one thing I like about it is the zero slippage, because a bunch of these other coins, once you start buying it back and forth, you lose like 10%, because they burn 5, they use the other 5 to spread against other people. And so it's even hard to sell, because you have to make sure that you are selling at a point where that slippage is not going to affect your profits and all that. So, I mean, that's looking good. So if you guys, if you are interested, go check the website for yourself and take a look at it and make sure it's something you like. But uh, yeah, take a good look at it for yourself, guys. Take a good look at it for yourself. Okay, D-Mike. Yes, guys, please sub. It goes a long way to help. Let me put the clownfish message up here. There you go. Please do well to subscribe. Thank you. Not a financial advisor. Don't take that advice from a clownfish. So I usually have a co-host who has a picture of a clownfish. He's not here today. So all right. It could easily go longer than Friday, but that person who asked the question, their option call was expiring on Friday. Okay, so the option call that they have expires on Friday. So there's that. That's why I answered him that way. Hey, bro, shout out Brazil. What do you think about Bitcoins? I love them. Do you have some for me? I'll take them. Actually, let's take a quick look at Bitcoin, and let's see where it's headed, what it's been doing. Somebody sent me a bunch of imaginary patterns today. Okay, so take a quick peek here. I'm gonna let's do the should we do 15? Let's do 30 minutes. 30 minutes, yeah. Okay. So with 30-minute interesting. All right, let me add my RSI and probably the MACD. So my favorite indicators, okay, RSI, MACD, and VWAP, volume weighted average price. So let me see. I'm trying to see something. So the RSI, apart from seeing exactly where it's oversold, or it's overbought, one of the most helpful uses of the RSI is to find a bullish divergence and a bearish divergence. Okay, that's one of the best uses of the RSI. Trying to see something here. So the chart, right? I'm not considering anything before this date, 23rd. Was it 23rd? Oh, my bad. Let me see here. Before 23rd, because I feel like everything that happened before 23rd May, that caused the big dip to come in. It dipped and it did a whole double bottom down here, and was a lot of FUD coming from China, back to back FUD, billionaires tweeting lots of FUD stuff, fighting each other, Bitcoin, Dogecoin, Elon Silber, what's his name? The grayscale guy. All those contributed to this whole push. So I'm just disregarding it, and then I'm just gonna look at the chart from here whenever I started recovering from here. And if I look at it from here, from the last time it went down to $31, which was the 23rd, which was Sunday. Was that Sunday? Yeah, I think it was Sunday. It's still looking pretty healthy, if you ask me, because even if we take the 30-minute chart here, you could see that even though volume hasn't increased by a lot, recently, we still have higher highs and higher lows, and higher lows. And right now, the RSI is still looking pretty cool, but then this channel hasn't gone fully up yet. So it still looks pretty healthy to me, if you ask me. Let me see if I can remove this guy and add the MACD just for a quick peek. And okay. All right. I think it's still looking pretty good. It's still looking pretty good, guys. We'll see by this weekend. If the fake out hasn't happened by this weekend, if it's not a bull trap, we would know by this weekend if it's not a bull trap. So again, be skittish again. But then as prices lower, okay, it gives you opportunities to double up on the coins you believe in. So that is the long game. The people who play the long game rarely lose because they stack up on the coins they believe in and they go hard, until the day that it pops, they have a lot of it to sell. So, and most coins at some point will pop. New here, brief thoughts on Cardano mid to long term. Cardano. Okay, thank you for coming on the live. Please do well to subscribe. It goes a long way to help. Yes, Cardano is huge. So I made a whole video about Cardano when it was way below $40, 40 cents. So it's on my channel. It's just a 5-minute video. I gave so many reasons why Cardano is actually going to be big. And recently I discovered that about 70% of the people holding Cardano have staked the Cardano. And that is huge. It just shows that they do trust the leader, Charles Hoskinson. They do trust the project, and Cardano is not sleeping. Cardano has been working on the Goguen project for a while now. They've taken their time to work on it, but a lot of the release dates, they do release some of the stuff on time. Like back in March when they released the Mary Hard fork, it was on time. It caused the price to pump from below 40 cents to $1, and it's kind of managed to stay above that for the most part. And my price target for Cardano end of year was $7, right? But right now, the way the market has been shaking, okay, the bull run has kind of been snatched away, and we're not back on track yet with anything that we can call a bull run. Right now, we almost went into a bear season, but then we've leveled off for the past 3 days, and I think the market is fully undecided which way it's gonna go. So, hold on a second, 1 second, guys. All right, sorry guys. They dropped the kids, and today there's no help in the house, so I might have to stop the live soon. But I can go for a little bit longer. Let's see, what time is it? Okay, maybe I could go for another 20 minutes. 20 minutes. What do you think? Yeah, 20 minutes. Okay, so Cardano is still a strong hold for me. I still purchase on the dips when I can, with whatever I have left. So it's a good one. Well, yes, the real squeeze hasn't started, but the reason about Friday and all that is just because of the fact that that is when the how do I put it? That is when it's up to Friday that your shares will count towards the count that they are trying to do to make sure that there are not too many ghost shares going on. Okay. Oh, I missed a lot. Let's see. Okay. I'm gonna go here. Yes, listen to DMAC, guys. Listen to DMAC. Listen to DMAC. Says don't FOMO. Don't FOMO into anything. Yeah. AM, not sure the exact date. You guys should look it up and let me know when the next Matic event is. It's next month, but I don't know when. Yeah. Keith says you have SNDL too and put and a put because you regret buying it. Now it's going up. Yeah, it's weird. These stocks, it's like the moment they look like they are not gonna do anything, and somehow SNDL, I feel like is being played by some people because it moves randomly, and then once it starts going up, people get very bullish on it, and then they get trapped in the bull trap. It happened over and over and over again. Yeah. Yeah. He says market watch. Well, that could probably explain why they just they take long to release some of this short data. They just take long to release some of these short data because if the data comes out in a timely fashion, it could affect how some things are traded. Moni says you hate waiting. Wake me up when Matichin. All right, Moni, we'll wake you up. We'll wake you up. We'll wake you up. Oh, June 2nd is the date. Oh, AMC will count the shares and expose the synthetic shares used by hedge funds. Yep. So that's why the rumor is that they're trying to drive the price very high so that by this Friday people will sell. And so but then again, my advice to you is that depending on where you are from and what money means to you, take some profit along the way. Definitely take some profit along the way because there's no certainty that the squeeze will happen at this time or that time or that time. So who even knows how long the count is going to take? Who even knows how long they're going to release the data on that and all that? So again, if you're up by a whole lot and you want to survive in this market, you got to learn to take some profit along the way. It's just a discipline. Is part of the building that muscle, because the euphoria hits people when things are really high. The reason why people were buying GameStop, early this year above $350 was that they were 100% sure it was going to hit $1,000. Like just like it came up from where it was to 350, they were 100% sure it was going to hit $1,000. People get too optimistic when things are green. So DMAX, same. Should you put money in AMC if you're already deep in if you're already deep in GME? I say just write, just write that, because right now, be a little careful. Okay, like I explained earlier to the person who asked, if you are going into AMC now, there's no problem with it, but just know that you are chasing. Always tell yourself this: I'm chasing. The problem, you begin to get problems when you tell yourself, oh, I'm early. That's when you begin to get problems. And also, don't go in with too much. Don't go in with more than you can afford to let go, because that can cause you to make rash decisions. So if you have stuff that you can afford to let ride, guess what? You could ride it and see it through, right? But don't go in with too much. So DMAC, you've been missing the channels. You've been working. You know what? Yeah, very soon, I'll have a morning and evening session so that I can catch all my Europe, the Netherlands, UK people as well. So you guys are cool people, man. Cool people. I've never been to London. It's been on my list. Let's see. Any thoughts on the Ravencoin spike to 0.15 yesterday? Nope, no thoughts. It could be a coordinated buy-in from a group that we don't know about, because of course everybody's going to prepare for ETH 2.0. Okay, EIP 1559. When EIP 1559 hits, nobody knows where the cards are going to fall, or how do you say it? Nobody knows what's going to happen. Okay, but then coins like Ravencoin, Ethereum Classic will always be mineable. So the miners who have, in fact, somebody said that the infrastructure that is being used to mine Ethereum on GPUs right now, Ravencoin can only take about 5% of it. So where is the other 95% going? Okay, so now you have all these other coins, Ethereum Classic, Firo, whatnot, that can all be mined with GPUs, which will remain mineable. And so the question is, who is going to take that next big spot as the most profitable coin to mine? So that's going to be a fight that people will fight in. And I think leading up to then, from now till December, there's going to be a fight for that second spot if Ethereum becomes unprofitable to mine. So again, this is a good juncture for me to check up on my mining rig and see how it's doing. Let's see. So we go here and we go to Flex Pool. I put in my Ethereum address. And okay, so it's set that whenever it hits 0.1 ETH, it will automatically dump it into my my wallet. Okay, so it's already done a dump earlier, and so once this second dump goes, I'm going to switch my rig from mining Ethereum to Ethereum Classic. Now it is going to be not a little, it's going to be less profitable, but I want to support the Ethereum network with my little two GPUs. It's going to do something. It's going to help. And at the same time, I do believe in ETC long term. So, hey, why not accumulate some more with a rig, which is already paid for? So, so there's that. So this is my hash bar. Oh, what's happening? Huh? My rig is down, guys. Last seen 3 seconds ago. But why is the effective 0? Let me refresh this page. I think my rig is down, people. This is the first time I've looked and my rig is not working. Oh, it's back up. Okay. Okay, 73.9 mega hashes. Okay, so that's the hash rate I'm getting right now. So okay, everything is fine. Moving on. Let's move on. The mining rig is working, and it is mining Now ETH price has gone down by quite a bit, but when ETH was $4,000, the mining profits were looking much better. Okay, let's look at the market as a whole here. I'm just gonna go. Polygon is still pushing it today. That's good. All right, Bitcoin is back at 38,800, which is good. ETH is now 2,800. Okay, up right down to 27 as soon as I said 2,800. BNB. So the market is just playing, it's just doing a crap dance. It's just going side to side now. So interesting. What's my thoughts on VeChain? VeChain is solid. VeChain is one of the solid supply chain management coins. Okay. If you get VeChain, get VTHO. So let's get VTHO. Money said it's verbiage, right? Verbiage. Okay, verbiage. See, I knew I was close. I was close. Rena. So your name is Irina, right? Irina. Okay, I'm trying to remember Irina. Irina, can you take a look at Icon? They have been way higher in the past. Wonder what you think of it. You think it's undervalued? Okay, so I have definitely heard of Icon, but it is not in my watch list. Neither is it on my purchase list. But it's definitely not a new project. Okay. So this was way back when, let me see, 2017. Yeah, they've been around for a minute. Then there was a big dip and it stayed very dormant for a long time. And then 2020 it came back up and now it is where it is. What is the market cap? Oh, the market cap is 800 million. Okay. Does it have circulating supply? Huh. So there's a total supply, but I don't see a max supply. But there's a total supply of 800 million. Okay, let's find the utility real quick. Icon is a decentralized blockchain network focused on interoperability. By the way, at that point, interoperability, right? That's exactly what can give Ethereum Classic, a leg up on a bunch of other coins when ETC, when ETH 2.0, spikes. So what happens is that assets that are developed on Ethereum are interoperable on Ethereum Classic, so they can be ported over, okay, to live and work on Ethereum Classic at much cheaper gas fees. So, all right, let's move on. So now the question is, this interoperability, at which chains are they going to focus on? With Icon's blockchain transmission protocol, independent blockchains like Bitcoin and Ethereum can connect and transact with each other. Interesting. This opens up cross-chain use cases that are impossible without an interoperability layer like Icon. It can run smart contracts, which is good to know. Yeah, that's I mean, just from what I've seen, it looks like a solid project that went into hibernation with the whole market going down. But I hope they have done some recent improvements, because a lot of the projects from 2017, some of them sat back a lot, and the ones that are doing recent improvements are the ones I'm interested in. But this whole interoperability looks like, they have Polkadot on here. I see Ethereum on here. I see other stuff on here, and it could have some potential. So look into it, look into the developers, and if you like the developers, if you believe they can take this, somewhere, then you you can go for it and start stacking. That's the name of the game, man. Start stacking your favorite coins. So once you believe the coin, you start stacking it, and then you go. All right. All right, guys, please, if you are new here, please like and subscribe. It goes a long way to help the channel. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, please like and subscribe. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Wallets for buying. MetaMask is there. It's a Chrome extension, but you have to be careful with the. A lot of people, fully trust it, but you have to be careful. Sometimes it's easier to hack a Chrome extension than it is to hack, an actual app on your phone or an app on your computer. So there's that. Oh, CHZ had a serious run not too long ago. I honestly do not know much about it. I played it based on the technicals, which I normally don't do, but I played it for a bit based on the technicals, and that was about it. So I haven't really looked into it. I probably should, so I could talk about it. It's super bad time to stack up. The market isn't done for falling yet. Give it a few. Yes, but the truth of the matter is that nobody actually knows where the bottom is. So that is why you buy in batches. Okay. So here's the thing. There's somebody who's holding all their money. They pulled out about 2 weeks ago when the market started going down, and they haven't bought anything in a while because they believe, oh, this is it, we're going in the bear season, right? They didn't even buy anything when Bitcoin went down to 29,000, when Ethereum Classic was down to $41, when Matic was down to $7. I mean, I'm talking a few days ago, right? But they are believing that we're going to go in a 3-year dip. So they're going to wait till the very bottom when Bitcoin is below 20,000 and all that. Then they're going to buy. Now, nobody knows that for sure. So the best thing to do is not buy all your positions at once, but buy in batches. Buy in batches. Okay. You buy some now, you could buy some in 2 weeks. The next 2 weeks, you buy the next month, you get another paycheck, you buy some. The price might be at different points during that time, but you're gonna average out. And whenever there's a bounce, you have some that would have been very close to the bottom. And the person who was waiting for the bottom can easily miss it. Okay, there could be a fast V-shaped recovery at any point, and people who are waiting for the bottom will miss it, and guess what? They will end up chasing. And I'm saying this because people are very reliant on historical data for crypto, and crypto is so volatile. Everything changes so much. The people involved in crypto this year alone, and the year hasn't ended, okay, is more than the past 8 years combined. That's what the data is saying. The people involved with crypto this year alone is more than the past 8 years combined. So why would you rely on the data from the past 8 years when the behavior now is different from before? The institutions involved in crypto this year is exponential compared to the past 8 years. So things are different now. People are actually seeing the value of crypto, that the utility of crypto, that it's not just like, it's not just a myth. It's not just something that people are buying just for store of value, but they're actually seeing the utility. So that gives it more credibility. Man, I'm struggling with these words today. Okay, we got about 12 minutes to go. Sorry guys, I cannot read all the comments here. I'm trying, but He says, I think we are in bear already. Hey, he says he thinks we are in bear. All right. Every opinion is accepted here. Let's see. Okay, so I see this. You put your money in Flywire. Okay, I do not know anything about Flywire, but my time is running out, so I'm not gonna look up any new coin right now. I think he was only one. Okay, I'm not sure the context of that. What's your outlook on ETC right now? She seems to be sleeping for the moment. Accumulate or indecision. Yeah, ETC is sleeping for sure. Just like you said, it's at pretty much a standstill, doing the crab dance side and side. But at the same time, the volume is very exciting to see. Yesterday on Coin Market Capital, ETC was number 4 when it came to volume, and today I think it fell to about number 8 or so. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, number 6 when it comes to volume. And the question is, why are so many people all of a sudden interested in ETC? ETC that, not too long ago everybody said, oh, it's crap, it's crap, it's crap. Now, my ETC videos, right? I can see what people are searching. What people are searching is at least over 200 to 300 people a day search, is ETC dead? Will ETC be hacked again? So that shows the concern. That's why I took a snippet from the interview with Donald, and I posted that as something to explain that ETC was never actually hacked. The code itself was never compromised. There were 51% attacks, which were like transactions that bounced back, which you can do if you have enough hash power to enter to mine ETC. And ETC was mining with the same algorithm as Ethereum. So Ethereum miners could just band together at any point in time and just go to ETC, pay the visit for a few hours, mine, get 51%, do the fake transaction, and steal money. Even with those attacks, nobody actually lost any ETC that they had. Okay. Nobody lost any ETC that they already had. So that right now they changed the algorithm from the ETH hash to ETC hash. The Ethereum miners, they can configure their machines back to ETC hash, but then it's a little bit more work and a little bit more risky for them. Now, on top of that, ETC has also implemented MESS, okay, which is MESS, okay, I forgot what it stands for. I wrote it up in the other video, which makes it longer for every node to be confirmed, for the longest chain to be confirmed. So it lets you stay on the network hours longer, and hackers don't like that. It risks them being exposed. And also it's very hard for within that time, within all those hours, for no other longer chain to come through and expose them for lying. And ever since they implemented that since last August, guess what? The attacks haven't happened. You think these hackers don't want to come and steal another $6 million again? They are probably trying. So I think ETC is looking good, but it's going to take a while for public confidence to build again. And that period of public confidence building, that's the period that I am going to be slowly stacking up. Okay, and it's going to be an average out. You don't know how far it's going to go down if a real bear season comes. You don't know that. But at the same time, you average out slowly. Because if you want to wait, if you want to sit down and just wait till ETC gets back down below $30, what if it doesn't? What if things start going well and it starts going up? okay, then you end up chasing instead of slowly accumulating on the way there. Mitchell, what he said? Now we're talking about AMC. I rolled my eyes in ago. I don't understand what you mean. This channel started as a stock channel, okay? So we have been talking about stocks. We were long before, and the past few weeks have been pretty much strictly crypto because of how stuff were moving, and I got a lot of interest in Ethereum Classic, and I just wanted to see it through. So yeah, I don't know what question you asked back then, but I still answered questions from many different places. Okay, all right, let me scroll to the end here. Okay, missed a bunch of comments, my goodness. John Davis, thank you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being here. Okay. All right, let's see. Naomi says, how is that AMC and GME pump working? Scared a lot. We'll be left with bags again. That's what I'm trying to do here, but it's hard to kind of explain to people that take some profit along the way so that your bag is not that big, but at the same time, it's a risk, and make sure it's money you can afford to lose, and just have a plan. For yourself, because guess what? A lot of the big guys playing have plans. All right. Do I think Matic will come back below $2? It could. I mean, right now the whole market is in limbo. I'm waiting to see what happens this weekend. Okay, there's a possibility that we could go back in the bear season this weekend. There's a possibility that Bitcoin could go back to 34,000 this weekend. There is that possibility. So if Bitcoin does that, guess what? Everything else does follow somehow. So yeah. Okay, you stake ICX and that's 10%. That's nice. A nice reward there. Nice reward and great reason to keep staking. So nice. Okay. You have like $2,300 in AMC, but you have 2 billion Zeppelin DAO. Interesting. Oh, it says Flywire is a stock. Okay, I will check it. Hey, Top Clips, what's up? Well, today I'm about to leave. I started late today, so I'm about to leave. Amy says, totally appreciate. Thank you. All right, guys. I think averaging out is the right strategy if this is a bear trap. True. Exactly. True. All right, guys. Well, thank you all for being here. If you haven't subscribed, please do subscribe. I tried going live a lot. These past couple of weeks, I've been trying at least every day or every other day. So I will see you on the next live. And thank you all for being here. And you guys make smart decisions, man. Make smart decisions. I'm excited to see where the crypto market goes. Whether we're able to get bullish again. Which I think is probably going to happen. I have a feeling that it's going to happen because the way all of a sudden all these institutions, Goldman Sachs coming out saying, okay, Bitcoin is a good asset to buy now, when they haven't said that in 8 years. Billionaires who are coming out to say, hey, I own Bitcoin now, when they Ray Diallo and stuff. when they are the same people who have been bashing Bitcoin in the past. So I think there's going to be a lot of external push, and we could be back in the bull cycle, but don't go all in. Okay, don't go all in. We could go back bearish, but I'm leaning more towards bullish than bearish. Okay. All right. Thank you, and I'll see you all on the next stream. Take care. Peace.